my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody just calm down!
Help!
Here,
Oh.
take my hand.
Ah!
Come on. You're gonna fall unless you take my hand.
No, give me your other hand.
Oh, my other hand isn't strong enough. You take my little hand.
No! Get it away from me!
Take it. Take my hand.
Please disperse! Nothing to see here, please!
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you? Crack pack. You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
The lip on that guy. The nerve. Oh, how you all going? Oh, it's been a long day for me. Hour 13. Still at it. That's comic books. How are you guys all going? Will be a quick-ish one, probably about an hour or so tonight. So I will be quick. Well, lucky there's only about 20 of you in here, so I can just quickly say hello to Jeremy Burtz, Noran Rad, Perth, Virgil. Look at all these Aussies in the house. Pork. Hunt. Who else is here? Who else? Is that it? It's all the same people. Oh, that makes my job very easy indeed. Hail Mobigs. D's here. Hal CG, let's go. My man D. Genuine says, what an odd time for a stream. Greetings, everyone. Mel's already DMing me. Hold on a sec. I don't have my phone here, so I'm going to have to get out the old iPad and see what she's saying. I cleaned your screen, so the computer moved a bit. Oh, I see. She did. She's been in here cleaning. All right. There we go. Thank you, Mel. All right. What else? Who else is here? Who else? Yeah, I finished work. So that's why. And I thought I'm going to start something difficult. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. No idea. So I thought, why not stream that process? Megatronics here. Who else? The Gluminati. Sumo Thori. I see you, my friend. As I see Geek Hazu. I see Barry Keegan. And Geek Hazu says, Mel is so polite. She is so polite. I am going to share the screen. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to start this. Now, I've flattered in all those bits and pieces in here, but I'm going to just darken that out for now so I can focus on this Eiffel Tower business. Now, what I'm going to try and do is get it to approximate something like, if I can I do this? Something like this. I have no idea how I'm going to do that. So good luck me. Watch me fail. Let's see how I go. I always say coloring is like problem solving. So I won't be pulling up your tweets, but I will be your tweets, your comments. That's Mel again. One sec. Oh no, it's the same message. Stop derailing the stream, iPad. I probably should have brought my phone with me. Antoine says line holds. Yes. There will be line holds. Got 80s made in the house. Where to begin though, Antoine? This is the thing. Where to begin? I think probably begin with the color of the actual Eiffel Tower itself. No, I don't want to do that. Why is that doing that? What is going on here? What is that? Oh, actually, I shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. That's all right. We can get rid of all. See all these little things? This is my shoddy flatting work at play here. I just need to get rid of all this. Don't want any of this, and I'll make a mask. Masks are your friend. Oh, Micah Curtis is back. Mike, what is with you guys? You night owls. Oh, night owls. Oh, band of brothers. What is your major malfunction? Why are you up this late? Is it because you were all hanging out with Malin? I was still at work. Mark demands 100% more Rob. I didn't even invite Rob, Mark. I wanted a little bit of alone time with you guys. You know? We don't get that anymore. We don't get enough of it. Just some one-on-one hanging out with the chat. I'll try not to miss stuff, but no promises. We got Lord Jeremy, Lord Crackhead in the house, getting ready for bed now. Just pop it in for a minute. Jeremy his videos are like going crazy. His House of Dragon videos getting crazy views. If you're at all interested in the upcoming show, which actually does look really cool, make sure you're subbed to Jeremy and check out his videos. All right, mask time. Mask incoming. There we go. What is that? What is that there? Okay, that makes sense. No, not really. That should probably be colored something. That's all right. We'll get to that eventually. You know what? I'll do it now. Why is that like that? All right, here we go. That's fine. He can get... No matter. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what I'm doing at the start. Mo says Bancroft refuses to make promises he has no intention of keeping because he doesn't want to be sued by B-Rose for trademark infringement. I will bring up super chats. Thank you, Pork Hunt. We need an Aussie version of the Kangs post-Wangs. This is the post-Wangs show. So you got Kangs, post-Kangs, and post-Wangs. Isn't that like, that's like a transition joke? I don't know if we want to. I've been doing a lot of penile innuendo lately, a lot of gay humor. I think I need to pare back a little bit. It's like I don't want people thinking that's all I'm about. I mean, I enjoy it as much as the next bloke. But all right, let's see what we can do here. Usually I go dark more than anything. Start dark and lighten up from there. That's usually my thing. Sumo says, I thought it was going to be cock kangs. Yeah, but if I were to do that, I would want to do it right, you know. Do it for real. So I'm just going to start eyeballing this thingamajig and this picture that I'm looking at and just try and figure this out somehow. Pork Hunt says, down here... Oh, I didn't put the gap in. Down here in the penile colony. Yeah, that's Australia. Welcome to Australia, brother. Michael says dong-centric associations can be limiting. It's like it cuts you off from half the population. You're right. We've got 42 people in here. Thank you so much. I know it's crazy late. I know I started late. I didn't let anyone know. I just thought I'm going to go live. Screw it. I own the car. I'm going to take it for a spin. Thank you, everyone. Please do give the stream a like. Share it out if you're so inclined. So what I did on this tower is I made sure to see all these are like on different layers. The inks. That's how I'm going to be able to do those holds that Antoine was talking about. So I think first and foremost, what's that? That's the main one. Let's put a hold on that. It's going to be a little bit brown. Just a touch of brown. I think that's what I'm looking at. Pork, I see you there. He says Bancroft wants us to like his stream. I do, the live stream. Please like the live stream. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Nothing else. Nothing weird. That's good. Start off like that. Sumo says it's only 1050. Like the mainstream, you are appealing to a small percentage of your audience. And Jack says it's just after dinner in Adelaide. Yeah, and Perth, it's like 4:30 p.m. It's nearly 7 o'clock here. So I see what you're saying, Pork, and I'm not going to give in to you. I've got to remember. Okay, so I think that's the top. Okay, so there's the front layer. See all these beams in here? There's the front layer, and then there's the back layer. So I've got to... Now, if I look at my picture here, it's the front layer is actually more lit up, and the back layer is darker. So, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But, hang on. I'm getting confused here. All right, front and outside. Exterior. I'm getting it smart here. Exterior beams. I'm just labeling my layers here. Exterior and interior. Told you the Lucent is a smart book. Jack says, I'm an architecture fan, so this level of detail is right up my street. Right up my street, he says. Wow. I drew a lot of buildings in this one. You can't really see them right now because I'm covering them up, but a lot of building action. This one's probably my favorite. Look at that. Wouldn't you want to live here? This is actually, I've got to color this up. I've got to put holes on this. This is actually grass here. Actually, no, I probably shouldn't. That's the fancy building. It overlooks this park. You got a nice, like, what would you call this? It's a lawn on top of a building. Full view of the Eiffel Tower. And I believe that's Trocadero. I believe. He says, London in the first one was great. This one is next level. I mean, this thing nearly killed me. What was I thinking? What was I thinking on any of this stuff? I wasn't. I was just writing. A rooftop terrace. Yeah. Trevor Wright says, live in France? Are you insane? Well, you could live here. I think you'd be fine. I mean, it would be crazy expensive, but you'd have to be rich anyway. All right. Let's change this color up, see what we can do here. Look at it going crazy. There we go. It's a bit more like it. Light. Give me light. There we go. Oh. Oh. All right. Do you see how I don't know what I'm doing and I just start playing around? 80s mate is out of here. It's 5 a.m. Damn. Mo says, Mel, you should be really proud of this page. And Bancroft, you're a special helper. You're coloring it up very pretty. Oh, that's a start. That's a start. I'm happy with that start. And if we turn on these ones, let's make them even, hang on, I'll get this color here. I'll put that everywhere. I'll put that on this one as well, but I will make that darker. Make it more orange, I think. Here we go, orange. There we go. A bit darker than that, which means I think I need to make this even browner. Just take some color out. There we go. Now, does that look crap now? Yeah, it looks crap. Ruined it. I think I need to make this one brighter. All right. Jack says, could that even be printed on paper to get in the line detail? Well, in the book, it's going to be pretty small. Camel says, where's my link, Bogan? I'm just doing a shortish one, Camel. I think I'm just going to do it by myself. But if you want to stream tomorrow, I changed my work day so I can hang out tomorrow if you do one. Michael T says, Mel is going to bolt the monitor to the refrigerator when Bancroft is done. I'm not sure what that means. But Mo says, I need to make this even browner. At this point, Bancroft is just parroting Marvel editorial. You guys should see some of the comments I'm getting on the Sandman video. It's crazy. All right, I'm going to try and put some glows on here. Play around with that because there's like a glow to it. Outer glow. Is that it? Inner glow? I don't know. Inner glow? No, outer glow. Try and get this right. Be a nice orange glow. I don't know if it's actually doing anything. I don't think it is. A little bit. Just need to play around with the parameters a little bit by the look of it. Outer glow. Tommy says, I'm getting dozens of TikTok views. I did a video today. I did a I'll take it back. I was on Twitter, I should say. Hang on. Whoa, there we go. That's something. All right. I was on Twitter and I saw Tyler from Draw and Talk. He posted a YouTube video about a guy who's just like, just start documenting everything. Just make don't worry about creating things. Just show things. And I thought I can do that. And he had like 3 million subs or something. And so I thought, all right, well, I'll do that. And I know everyone's been saying you got to start doing YouTube shorts. So I just filmed like a 50-second thing of the page that I tweeted about today. And I put that on YouTube shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. I don't expect them to, do too much, if anything, really. But maybe, I don't know, maybe something will come of it. I don't know. Hard light. Is it too much glow? It might be too much glow. I'm not sure. Lighten screen. Oh, that looks nice. Bit of glowy action. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do that every day. Just like a little, 50-second update on whatever I'm working on that day and upload it to these 3 platforms. I don't really expect anything to come from Instagram or TikTok, but well, once you've done it for YouTube, it's like 2 seconds to put it anywhere else. What are you guys saying? Are you D asks, are you on Instagram? I'm at the Lucent Comic on Instagram and Twitter. I'm not super active on Instagram. Mel usually does most of that for me. Right, okay. So do I need to make this less? Yes, I see. I see. Okay. So I take that down. I'm figuring this out, guys. See, this is when it's something that I've never colored before, anything like this. Nothing. I don't really know. It's like a problem solving exercise. What have I done? So just start playing around with things until it starts to look like it's working. I need to figure out what I need to do here. See, I think these color holds, they're not supposed to be so intense. I think that's what the issue is. Because I don't want to lose the definition. Oh, D just followed me. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's like, I mean, Instagram's for sharing images and stuff. So I don't know. I'm more about like talking rubbish on Twitter. The thing is, these are more white, especially at the front. What happens if I just made them white? That's actually better. Check that out. That's actually a lot closer. So the back ones, though. All right. All right. Maybe I just put a glow effect on the back ones. They don't actually need a hold. Let's see what happens if I do that. Whoa. Okay. These ones would be more orange, I think. Light it up. Whoa, no, don't do that. Perth says it's golden. It is a giant golden. No, see, I'm trying to move away from all the. What is going on? Why is my Photoshop not helping me? I'm trying to move away from all the phallic innuendo references here. All right, okay, I'm feeling that. I mean, it's still, there's a long way to go, but I think it's a little step in the right direction. Let's have a look at this is what I'm sort of looking at. We're trying to get to this. Do you see what I'm saying? The outside ones are white. The interior ones are more orange. And then the, the skeleton, the outer skeleton, it's dark, but it gets lit up in places. That's going to have to be a bit more, I'm going to have to paint all that stuff in, like all these highlights and stuff. There's no way around getting around that. I'm going to have to do that manually. I'm feeling that. Okay. I didn't think it would be easy. I just don't know how hard it's going to be. Jeremy Birch is followed on Instagram too. Wow, thank you so much. Mo says, if it's not sucking up time and effort, may as well give it a shot. Yeah, that was the whole thing with like TikTok. It was like I was trying to do it every morning. No, it's not worth it. Like if I'm literally I've already stuff that I've drawn or whatever, I take a 30-second video saying, oh, look, I did this and that. Click, no thumbnails or anything, just upload. See what happens. Even if it gets 1 or 2 people to follow here on YouTube, it might be worth it. Tommy says, do one daily to all 3. Grow this crockery. Indeed. Micah says, benefit as an artist, you can show pretty pictures as content. Yeah, that really is a thing. Really is a difference. Tommy says, where is the light coming from? There's lights all over the tower. They light it up. They've got lights set up all over the whole thing. So yeah, it's self-lit. I don't know the exact locations, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to figure this out. Hold on a second. Just read some chats and drink my tea. John says, Bancroft does love his Golden Gay times. I really do. Trevor Wright says, does it have to be super accurate? No, it doesn't have to be super. I'm eyeballing it. So I want it to look cool. I'm just going to kind of base it off the the photos that I've got and see how I go from there. Mo says, I don't know how hard it's going to be. Bancroft, you knew the cock would be hard. That's why you were so determined to do it. Hang on. Now he's calling out. He's saying Aardvark is stealing Mo's jokes. What's Aardvark? Gay parry. Yeah, no, that's already been done. Checkpoint says, dodge that color and burn that filter. Dodge and burn come later. They come at the end if I need to. We got Zed in the house. He says, 100 hours ago, I'm sure you thought you'd made a terrible mistake. No, I just, it's drawtism. It's going to be interesting. Like, obviously not every page or even many pages are this crazy. So it's just going to be hard. It's just going to be interesting to do this. All right, enough tea drinking. Back to work. All right, so this is the... Now I might be able to... I could like light directly on top of... if my computer is like being really slow for some reason. I could start playing around with this. Get some of this. Turn them back on. I could actually... What is my computer doing? Have I got things open? All right, quit that. That's quitted. What else is open? Clip Studio Paint, why are you open? You can be quit. Tommy says, looking at the reference, it might just be a bit of shadow inside the facets of the 4 structures. Yeah, we'll see. Usually what happens is I play around for a while. Things work. Some things work, some things don't. And then eventually, it'll click. All right. See, like I paint here, right? Make that a... What am I going to do here? Color dodge. Ooh. Hard light is always the best. I always filter through the adjustment layers. Hard light always gives me Always gives me what I'm looking for. I learnt that from Color with Kurt. I think he's a big fan of hard light too. Anyway. And I can just paint directly over the top of the line art here. See how that goes. Give a bit of highlight and definition there. Mo says, I forgot to close out the last few tabs of Dong reference for the Gilgamesh bath scene. There's no Gilgamesh bath scene. I was like worried I was saying Gilgamesh wrong for a second there. You're confusing me, Mo. You're messing with my brain. Yeah, look, this is like giving it definition. That's what it needs. It needs some three-dimensionality. Is that a word? It needs to break up the heavy blacks. Oh, damn it, I've done it again. Again, I was always so reticent to get on a stream and show this sort of part of the process, which is more just me trying to figure it out and failing a lot of the time, and then going back to the drawing board. But I thought, look, let's document this so that when it is finished and it's friggin' awesome, which it will be, you can all look back and say, I remember when Bancroft didn't know what the hell he was doing on this. And then we can all celebrate together. I knew you'd pick up on that one, Mo. I knew it. He says, need to break up the heavy blacks. This is Bancroft's #1 campaign promise in his bid for the neighborhood watch president. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. I trust you're all signed up the mailing list. If you're not, links in the description. We are real close to 900, which is just pretty bonkers. But yeah, these I realized that the streams are where you sell comics and where you foster a community, but it's slow going getting guys into the streams. They've got to somehow randomly find it, and YouTube doesn't make that particularly easy. But the videos, they get out in front of people who have no idea about the streams. And we had a guy in here yesterday who found the channel through a stream. Through a video, sorry. What am I saying? And yeah, ever since I started doing them, like 2 or 3 weeks ago now, the numbers have really shot up. Camel says 900's okay, I guess. It's pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. All right. Everything I work, I can't show you my layers because it won't share them, but everything I work on is in masks and stuff like that. So I can, if I think something's too flat, I can kind of like paint it out like that. So that's a cool effect. like this. So the light comes from the top. You can kind of like paint it out a bit like that. So it's not so flat. And I dig that. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm going to have to introduce a highlight layer somewhere. Let me do this. A highlight layer. What is that doing? Nothing? Anything? All right, cool. God, it's like this computer is like, no, this image is too. I got a really powerful computer too. The computer is like, no, this is too much. This is drawtism on a whole nother level that, you know, we don't really appreciate. Too many lines, too many rivets, too many beams. Old Dirty Fatty says, I'm an OCD sensei. I reckon there's worse than me out there. Now, I should be able to paint these in here if I've set this up right. I think I need to set that to hard light again. Get a bit of punch in it. Is that going to do anything? That's too much. Hard light. I'll just lighten it up a bit then. That's getting too much. My computer is struggling tonight. Checkpoint says you can merge layers to save RAM. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That way lies down damnation. Here we go. Here we go. Why didn't that one work? That's weird. Oh, it's because the glows, right? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. John says, a really powerful computer. Isn't that how action movies from the 80s and 90s would start? Yeah, pretty much. I did get a lot of RAM. I mean, I did buy a, you know, it was an expensive computer. It's just some images are like extra intense. And sometimes sometimes things work better than others. Maybe I need to clean some stuff up, tidy it all up. Who has time for that though? I think I just wanted to get started on this thing because I had it, I flattered it, and then I was just sort of sitting there. And I was just dreading it. But once you get started on it, start to figure things out a bit, it's when you can actually make some headway. Tommy says, doing this on your tablet and Procreate would have saved you all that time. I didn't think so, Tommy. I tried to use that on the tablet. It just didn't feel right for me. Maybe I'm an old fuddy-duddy. I don't know. I like coloring in Photoshop. I prefer it. I'll never I'll never draw in Photoshop ever again. Those days are thankfully far behind me. But coloring, yeah. All right, come on, zoom in. There we go. Getting there. Vicky says, turn off the layers you're not working on. I didn't think I have many layers I'm not working on. They're off. Yeah, everything's off. I didn't know that was a thing. That's a funny thing about Photoshop, right? Sometimes I go on a kick and I'll just start watching Photoshop gurus. There's one guy, he's an Indian. He's got this delightful, thick Indian accent. And he's like, so hey guys, today we're going to do this. And it's, you know, it's like, it's so funny. And he's got this monobrow. If anyone knows Photoshop YouTube, like you probably know this guy, his monobrow is legendary. It's like one of the characters from Bert and Ernie. It's just straight across. But man, does he know his Photoshop. And he does good videos too. They're like top notch. But yeah, I'll go on kicks where I'm going to learn about some Photoshop for a bit. And it's amazing. After, it doesn't matter how long you runs with scissors knows the guy. It doesn't matter with how long you have used Photoshop. There's still things you don't know. Guaranteed. All right. And I work in Photoshop every day. That's my job. But you kind of get, you know the things that you know, and you learn, you pick up a little bit here and there as you go, but you sort of like knows what you knows, and that's how you do it. Mo says the Apple geniuses see Bancroft coming a mile away. No, I come at the Apple guys and I say, I already know what I want. Like, just give it to me. And then they say, oh, what do you need that for? What do you need all that for? And I'm like, I just do, all right? Unfortunately, I don't have any reference of what like these top planes look like from above at night. So I'm just gonna have to make that up. I mean, I can assume what it's like. They wouldn't really need to light them for the crowd, but they probably catch a fair amount of ambient light. I don't know. These beams here seem to be lit up. That's an easy thing to do. Here, this is a restaurant, so that's super easy. I could just turn the lights on. There's a couple of restaurants up here. Easy peasy. What are you guys saying? There he is, boys. Get the RAM ready. RAM is expensive, especially on a Mac. I already know what I want. Just give it to me. Bancroft talks to Rod the same way. I've got new Rod stuff to show you. Bogan, Super Bogans. He sent that like a day ago. I haven't checked it out yet. Have a look here. Ooh, new pencils. Bloody fantastic. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's how I'm going to entice people who aren't members into becoming members. I'm just going to look at the Rod Looper pencils that he sent me, and I'm not going to share them. But I will tell you that I will be sharing these in I think it's either tomorrow or the day after. Okay. First panel is awesome. Second panel, brilliant. Love the third panel. He just knocked it out of the park. I got nothing bad to say. And Ella looks fantastic. Wow. You guys are going to want to see this. Like, this is good action. I love being able to do like an action comic with the Lucent, because the story I'm writing is a bit more of a slow burn. Hail Sumo Thori. He's just throwing out memberships like his Santa Claus. Thank you so much, buddy. Hicks Villain, McGregor, O'Hare. No, Tohair he wanted to be called, because I didn't want to say the first part of his name. RP and Clay were all gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys are going to enjoy this. This is a fantastic page. I'm going to get back to Rod after the stream and just give him a good old-fashioned ego stroke. Mo Biggs, Bancroft rating panels without letting us see them. Next to do live readings of Skip's script where he silently reads to himself and occasionally nods or shakes his head. We should totally do that. I'm trying to encourage people to become a member. These memberships, again, thank you, Sumo. These memberships are like changing the game for me. Like, we have over 200 now, and that probably takes us up to about 215 now, Sumo. Like, this is crazy. I can see a future here, being a YouTuber / creator-owned comic maker. Bancroft's dramatic reading. Hold on a sec. There was something here. Old Dirty Fatty, did you include the apartment at the top of the tower? Yeah, of course I did, man. Well, you can't really see it because it's inside. So the apartment is this area here is these are windows. So you can look through these windows, or you can come outside and stand in this kind of caged area. The apartment is inside that. And then up here is all like, they use it for telecommunications and stuff. This guy here, where is he? Where the hell did I put him? Oh, I turned him off because of the I was trying to save this guy here. Do you see that? Again, so now I turn the people on. I think Vicky's right. I think the turning layers on has an effect. Can you see him? Let me turn off the Eiffel Tower. That guy in a wheelchair. That's Camel Moon sitting atop of his tower, looking down on the rest of us. All right, I have to turn that back off again. The computer's like hating me right now. A Wild Mikachu says, this reminds me of the art of Bill Loney. I'm not familiar with Bill Loney. I'll have to check that out. Micah says, it's the power of cock. Camel says, being a YouTuber, no slash. Well, look. You gotta make a living somehow, right? Gotta make a living somehow. All right. Get some lights on in here. Did I make two? What have I done here? I've made double. What the hell? What on earth am I doing? This is what happens when I get distracted. Weird things happen. All right, we don't want that. I want it there. Delete that. Okay. That railing looks like ancient Sumerian writing known as cuneiform. Where? A cuneiform. This is modern day Paris. That cuneiform is buried deep, deep underground. Mo says Camel may be the top of the tower, but is not as high as the crack pack. Oh God, I'm not reading that, Pork. I'm not reading that. I think we're just on the countdown now to when my dinner arrives. I said to Mel, you know what I would love for dinner? A souvlaki. A beautiful Greek souvlaki. So I think she's ordering one right about now. So I'll get a ding eventually. A ding on my iPad that'll tell me that it's arrived. And at that point, I will be leaving. You fine people. A suva, mate. Checkpoint. He's like, a what? A suva. You know, lamb, lettuce, tomatoes. It's beautiful. Where does this go? I've got to try and remember what I drew. This is so complicated. What was I thinking? Sumo. No, you don't get onion rings with a souvlaki. You guys not have souvlakis in America? Pork. No, I haven't gone Greek. I grew up with Greeks at school. At my school, it was like a prison yard. There were two kinds of kids, three kinds of kids. There were the Greeks, there were the Asians, and there were the Skips. So it was like mostly Greeks and Asians, and then some Skips. And I was one of the Skips. That means Skippy, which is derived from the beloved Australian TV show Skippy the Bush Kangaroo. And that's what they called us. So you had to like pick a side in the schoolyard, and I chose to hang out with the Greeks. My friends' names were Nicholas Panagopoulos, Tolly Patsaris, and I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Was it Dimitri? Oh, he was like my best friend. I can't even. Well, for a year he was my best friend. 30 years ago, not like 30 years ago, but a while ago. So Heartbreak High. It was a bit. I met the Heartbreak High actors. Two of them were pretty good rollerbladers. They used to do. I don't know if you guys remember. They used to be rollerblading in Heartbreak High. Did you Americans get Heartbreak High? What was the shit back in the day? The Heartbreak High guy. I was just watching that movie with Noah. What's his name? Is it Noah? No, it's not Noah. It's Ryan. It's not Ryan Reynolds. It's the other Ryan. He's like a assassin. What the hell is his name? Ryan Gosling. Yeah, so Ryan Gosling plays an assassin in a movie. I think it's a Netflix movie or something. But the guy at the start that he ends up killing is the dude from Heartbreak High. He plays the same guy in every movie. He's one of the guys on the elevator that Captain America beats up. He's got a scar on his face. Mo says the Skips used to bully Bancroft. That's why to this day he will not read Skip's script. Nah, it's a different kind of Skip. It's this. Hang on, where's Skippy? Where's my video of Skippy? It's been a while since I've played that. People in the chat might not be aware. This is old lore. This goes back to the Leroy days. I love the look away at the end. Sumo points out, yes, the Oreo cookie. Camel, no. He says, that's me, Mike, and Rob. No, it really isn't. And Pork Hunt has it. Callan Mulvey. Yeah, that's the dude. I remember I sat next to him and his hot blonde girlfriend who was also on the show when I was about, I don't know, 14 or 15. And I was a bit starstruck, I have to admit. We were watching a ramp competition down at St. Kilda. That would have been 96, something like that. Good times. Good times. Good times had by all. Hey, Skip. All right. I think this is coming along well. I hope it is anyway. It's starting to. It's a start. This is a thing. Like, you start with something and then you've got something to work with at the very least. That's the whole point. I hope you all enjoyed that little view of what's outside my cottage. Pork asks, did I see the roo that fell in love with a pig in Darwin? I didn't. But I think I would like to see that. Someone mentioned Con the grocer earlier. That must have been Pork. Con the fruiterer. That was him. Yeah. Oh, man. Talk about 80s. Checkpoint says, now we have to put their heads on those poor kangaroos. How could you? No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all. No one will think less of you if you don't do that. Checkpoint. How are we looking down here? What is going on down here, I wonder? Okay. That sort of makes sense, I suppose. I think this needs to be lighter. I don't know. I'm just messing around, trying to figure things out on the fly. I don't know if that's doing anything. It's too light. Why is that not affecting everything? God, this is doing my head in. What's happened now? Why has that done that? I like to have a nice, neat screen as I draw. Checkpoint says, structures lit from the interior are weird. Yeah, you're telling me. It's kind of like, I think though this will be, once I get this colored, this will influence the rest. And I'll be able to go from there. What are you guys saying? Talking about something else. I must be super interesting right now. Oh, Gluminati says Jason Ellis used to skateboard in St. Kilda in the 90s and talk about fighting rollerbladers. I know Jason Ellis. He was a dick. It's funny. Like, Jason Ellis was the only guy who had this stupid bee up his butt about rollerbladers. All the other guys who were like world-class skaters. Jason Ellis was good back in the day, but Like guys like the Tapas brothers, Renton, a bunch of other guys. What was the other guy? I was really good friends with one of them. Of course, years now, I can't remember their names. But yeah, we all skated together all the time, no problems. I skated with a legend once, Caballero. If anyone knows skateboarding, like you'll know Caballero. I skated with him. They were all cool with us. It was just Ellis was a weirdo. But yeah, no, we were hanging out with who's that guy who killed his girlfriend and killed himself? He was one of the there was two brothers, number 1 and 2. We were hanging out with him the week of. And I'm happy that the police didn't come around to ask us any questions. He continues to talk smack about rollerbladers. He's not very well liked, I don't think. John says, wait, Bancroft feared he was boring the chat, so he switched to rollerblading stories and skateboarding. We all went to New Zealand together once to do X-Air. And we all got drunk together. It was pretty fun. Jason Ellis was like, he was a weird dude. Anyway. Mo says, oi, I hear they call you Stabber McGee. They did. How weird is that? How bizarre. For no reason. This is what they called me. Stabber. Hey, Stab. That was my name for so many years. How bizarre. No way. Gluminati says Jason became a talk radio guy and found some success. Now he's a big SJW, believe it or not. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. See, I knew I was right about him. He's a dick. Checkpoint says there's a lot of reflective lighting to work out, so the outside edge of the balcony would be black. Yeah, there's some parts that are black, so I'm gonna have to work in shadows. But I mean, it's pretty, like it's lit up from all over the place. Again, let's look to this is what I'm going off, this thing. So I'm not trying to copy like the way it's lit. I'm just trying to look at what's lighting what and kind of go from there. Obviously mine is on a completely different angle, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, you imagine like these parts here are black. They're not lit up at all. Man, this is gonna be fun. Good times. Mel's in the chat. Is the souvlaki ordered? I hope it is. Starting to get hungry now. They always send us a little complimentary Turkish delight. And it's a delight. Antoine says, all the black elements in the photo are brown because of the reflected light. Indeed, yeah. I started putting a friggin', look at that. Look what happened. See, that's my computer being dumb. moving things around. Hold on. Yeah, I need to put there we go. There we go. And again, come on, zoom in. Here we go. All right. Yeah, so that's a hold. If I can turn that on and off. So there's a hold, and then I want to put a mask on that hold, and then I can kind of like darken in the areas that are a bit darker. Mo says, is it too late for onion? I don't think they have onion rings at the Greek souvlaki shop. Yeah, so like if I see this, I can like paint it in a bit darker in certain spots. That's, I think, how I'm going to be doing it. But it's going to take a bit of time. So I think these parts here will be much darker. Maybe I got like 50% hard brush. Like that. I don't know. I don't know. Johnny Rando says Turkish delight, proof that Australia is Narnia. No, we just have a lot of Greeks here. It's closed. Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh, God, that is disappointing. No souvlaki for you. Oh, that is... I can't go on. I can't go on. Souvlaki. What am I going to do without my souvlaki to look forward to? What am I going to go in and get a piece of toast with peanut butter on it or something? That's devastating. That is devastating. That's all like, that was going to be my break. I was going to finish up this, which I think is a good start. Like, it's at least it's started. That's what it looked like before I began the stream. Hang on, let me turn these off. Whatever. It's a good start. So I'm happy that at least I did something. And I thought, I'll do that. And then I'll go in, I'll have my suva. It'll be delicious. I'll say goodnight to Victoria. And then I'll sit back. We'll watch the end of the super gay Sandman show. And I'll do a bit more drawing on the couch. Manos Souvlaki has thrown a monkey wrench in my whole plans. Fairy bread. No, it's not Vegemite. No, I will not be eating Vegemite. I will not be eating fairy bread. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go figure it out. Guys, I just want to do a quick stream to involve you all in my suffering. And now double suffering. Triple suffering. Look what you can accomplish without the rattling of Rob's cavernous head distracting you. Antoine says, I just finished up Sandman. Let the gayness flow through you. Antoine, I really enjoyed the episode with the guy who lives forever. I thought that was really good. But I saw the end of that episode. You were getting to Desire, who I think is trans. So I feel there will be some diversity coming my way. The comments left on that video, because it's got like I think it's going to get about 4,000 views. The comments are glorious. They're a mix of people who were saying, stop ranting about homophobia, you baby. And then there's the rest are like, yeah, this is weird. And I'm gay. This isn't what life is like. He's like, I wish it was like this. But it isn't. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Hail Mo Biggs. Hail the chat. Hail all you. Fantastic. Beautiful people. I'll do another video tomorrow. If Camel wants to stream, I might jump on with him. Other than that, I know I might do this again. We'll see. And then we'll just get the week started as we normally do. Until then, I hope you have a great night or morning or whatever it is where you are, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig, but as a bundle, we form a mighty